more of a bigger fix too, right?
Yeah. I usually do the diagnostic on appliances, and after finding the problem, I give my customers the estimate and tell them how much it's going to cost you. If it's something that I can fix it easily, no problem, the parts are cheap, I would go ahead and fix it. But if it's something that's going to cost my customer, for example, $500 and just an example, they have a washer broken, something on it, it's going to cost them $500 and it's already 10 years old. Then I honestly would not recommend them to fix it. I would just write it off and tell them just go buy a new one. Because after 10 years you spend $500 on washer, something else may break. Because that's the time. Nowadays they are not making the appliances that they used to make, so they don't last longer.
Oh, this is going good. Looks like this fixed. So crazy, eh? One bolt. So how do you think it got loose?
It's just the time.
Just 5 years of shaking.
Yeah, sometimes you put overload of stuff on it, that would cause it to break too. Again, if you look at any of the appliances nowadays, except some of the high-end models that they're expensive too, on regular residential appliances, they get lots of problems. So we are running it on rinse and drain and spin. It takes 25 minutes. We are on the 4 minutes right now. And this customer was getting the error code of F51. The F51 is the error code communication problem between the RMP or the motor and the main control board. So on this washer, it was getting F51 error code. There was nothing wrong except the bolt that holds the motor in place that was loose. The motor on these units are underneath the washer, so I have the drill bit. I use this one and we tighten the bolt, and hopefully the customer doesn't have any more problem after tightening back the bolt. If the customer calls back again and they have the same problem, I may replace the bolt and the motor again, but other than that everything seems to be working fine. So it's going to the full spin now. Do they have lots of laundry to do?
All the blankets right over there. Last week we did some in the bathtub.
Oh.
Wrung them out.
Yeah, it's fun.
Crazy how much we depend on some things, eh?
and let go. And this is the model number that I'm working on it right now. It's WTW8800YC1. And can you hold this for me, please? Okay. My name is Hamid. I was working on this unit with the F51 error code. So I'm gonna pull the washer out again. I fixed it, but I'm gonna pull the washer out again and show you how to retie the screw underneath the wash motor, and that will take care of the F51 error code if that's your case. If the bolt is still in place and the motor is looking fine, it's not loose, then there might be problem with the motor itself or the sensor that controls the speed of the motor. Maybe that's defective, or we may have a broken wire harness between the control board or the motor. And if that's not the case, then we need to replace our control board, which is the main relay board. First of all, we can go to the diagnostic mode. We can choose any of one of the buttons except the power and the pause and start. So I would choose maybe a spin and a speed. Press it for 3 seconds, then release it for another 3 seconds, then press it for 3 seconds, then release it for 3 seconds again. So we got in diagnostic mode right now, and it's showing F51 error code. After that, you can press the same button, so it's gonna go to the diagnostic mode again. It starts from C0 and then it can go up to C9. So when I went through the diagnostic mode, it didn't show any error code for me because on diagnostic mode the washer is not going to go on the full spin. So it means that we are not going to see a big difference on the motor when it goes to the full spin. I'm going to turn off the diagnostic. Actually, I will unplug it. We only found the F51 error code by doing the diagnostic mode, but when it was going through all the cycles, it didn't create any error code. So I'm gonna pull the washer out. Okay, if you hold it, thank you. So here's the washer, flashlight. You see, this is our motor, and here's the screw. When I pulled the washer out, the first thing I checked was this screw. So let me get this drill bit. I use this drill bit and I spin this screw with my hand. You shouldn't be able to spin this screw with your hand while using a drill bit. So it means it was very loose. So I had to retight it. You can use an impact drill, or you can use something stronger to retight this, and then this motor will go back in place and you're not gonna have any problem. But if you don't find the screw loose over here underneath the washer, then you're gonna check all your wiring harnesses there. Check this wiring harness. Over there you have the RPM sensor. You check your sensor, and you can even open this screw and check your motor, check the windings, everything. If everything is looking fine, then you may have to follow the tech sheet. It will show you all the ohms and resistance. Follow those and then you will find the problem. I can also see there's a little bit of water leak. You can see this drop. So this washer is also leaking from the soap dispenser. I told my customer that keep using it. If you still have problem, we may need to replace the soap dispenser on this unit. Other than that, everything is working fine. Thank you for watching.